Hello, and welcome to the inaugural episode of the Austin Comedy Spotlight. For this episode, I'm your host, and I'm also the creator, Chris Parsons. The goal of this show is to highlight the many wonderful people, places, and things encompassing the Austin comedy and entertainment scene. I want to show you where to go and who to see. And in future episodes, we'll be talking to the hottest comedians in the coolest places all around Austin. This is about creating a community for comedy fans and comedians alike to enjoy to the fullest. So I really hope you enjoy this show. The first thing for this week, I want to spotlight 2 Instagram accounts to keep you informed on all of the shows in and around town. Austin, Texas Comedy features daily shows, showtimes, and all the info on open mics, featured events, and comedian showcases. And then consider following Big Laugh Comedy. These are the people that have been bringing the best national talent to Austin and San Antonio. Big Laugh Comedy is located right here in Austin, and it's the place you can score tickets. They bring great shows to the Vulcan Gas Company. Shows like Brian Redban's Secret Show, Tony Hinchcliffe and Friends, and David Luce's Big Ass Comedy Show. So please follow them on Instagram. Now today, we're getting an early start. I'm in the Barton Springs neighborhood where I'm going to introduce you to a uniquely chill spot to see an afternoon comedy show south of the river on a Saturday, the Square Root Kava Bar. If you're like me, you might be wondering, what the hell is kava? Well, did you know it's a plant that grows in the South Pacific and is used to create a drink known for inducing feelings of relaxation and mental clarity? And that can be a blessing for those of us in need. So next time you're thirsting for kava or just great coffee, hopefully it's at 1:30 on a Saturday where you'll be able to join a welcoming community out here for fantastic beverages, quality conversations, and most importantly, great comedy. Also out here today is Austin's own Early Bird CBD, a manufacturer, distributor, and retailer of high-quality hemp products. They're handing out free samples of their hemp-infused gummies to people 21 and older, which contain both CBD and, yes, a legal amount of THC, providing a full-spectrum hemp-infused edible you will feel. So for more information, please go check them out at earlybirdcbd.com. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Governor Abbott has been taking some heat for keeping Texas open to some degree so people can work. Unfortunately, for Austin, the results have been quite positive. No, not so much COVID positive, but Austin has certainly been booming. And quite frankly, the comedy scene has also been blowing up. With Texas remaining somewhat open during most of COVID, it's no surprise that people have been able to earn a living. And as a result, comedians are coming here from all over the country to hone their skills with stage time, work on new material, win some new fans, and hopefully earn a few bucks. And one of them is this guy, Donovan Strong O'Donnell, a self-proclaimed carpetbagger from the great city of Chicago, home of the infamous Second City Comedy Troupe and Club.
So right now, Austin is booming with this comedy scene, and I'm just one of the guys, one of the many carpetbaggers coming into Austin, coming from Chicago. I'm one of like a dozen people from Chicago right now in your city, and just trying to take it all in. You know, Austin is one of the few cities in the world where live entertainment is going full swing, so kind of come in here and take advantage of that.
So for fans of comedy, plenty of good comics are coming to Square Root to make you laugh. Hosted by hardworking photographer and local comedian Andres Rodriguez, he said this about their weekly lineup.
And we're just trying it out, see how it is. You know, a good weekend mic for comics who want to get an early show somewhere. You know, it's a different crowd and a different environment in a different type of venue, but you know, it's fun to be challenged in a place that looks like Donkey Kong's Clubhouse.
For a comedian of any skill level coming to Austin, rest assured plenty of people are willing to help traveling comedians connect with locals to get a mic in hand and a spot on stage. Kate Loyce and Jaden Sharp, show producers from Austin, Texas Comedy, shared their thoughts on post-pandemic Austin, the attitude of the local comedy community, and how they're supporting the Austin scene.
Because of COVID, we had an opportunity to kind of rebuild, thanks a lot to Marty Clark, and I wanted to create something that could stand as a safe place and community, and a place where we promote everything. The whole point is for comics and locals of Austin to know where to find the comedy, and for everyone that's involved in comedy to be showcased as much as possible.
What we like to do for comedians is just provide that extra stage time that's super hard to get right now. Because with everything, with most of the country shutting down, and with a lot of comics being here, we're trying to have as many venues like Kava that are willing to let us provide that opportunity for comics that are coming out of town to just go up, do their 10 minutes, do their 15, do their 20 minutes, however long those comics need to. We're trying to help them out with their stage time.
Again, our whole thing is to kind of give anyone in any part of the comedy scene, whatever they're doing, a boost up.
And that's a cool thing for comedians because they need a way to work out and to practice their material. It has to be done on stage in a public forum. Now let me tell you, it takes balls to get up in front of people and tell jokes. I'm glad there are people here in Austin willing to help them stay sharp. One of the many unfortunate losses in the pandemic was one of Austin's most famous rooms, Cap City Comedy Club. The closure literally shocked the comedic world, but thankfully, as a comedy fan and a fan of Joe Rogan, once I knew he was moving here 10 months ago, I knew he was going to bring the Rogan Rat Pack and build the Austin comedy scene. He's here, he's doing it big, and people are talking about it.
Austin's kind of turning into, like as Joe Rogan called it, the new LA. I kind of see it as more of a mixture of New York and LA, because it's just such a booming city. And I mean, with Rogan moving here, there's probably going to be 5 clubs by this time next year, 5 comedy clubs, because this is, I mean, the comedy scene, it's turning into like the entertainment hub of the U.S. now, because I mean, there's no state income tax, which helps, and it's a great scene.
Cap City was historically, I think, your only comedy club, and you're about to have 3 or 4. I think seeing what that kind of does to how that can support infrastructurally comedy in a city will do a lot. So I'm really excited.
And everyone, including the comedians, will benefit. For fans of comedy, the migration of comics to Austin has raised the bar for quality shows on a daily basis. And for aspiring comedians, this means iron on iron. Just like in the free market, the increased competition will sharpen your skills.
The city seems to be having more talent coming in because everybody's just coming in from all over the country. Whereas previously Austin comedy was Austin comedy. We had great comics. But now with everybody coming in, the influx of just new talent, feels like there's comedy in Austin, bringing in new ideas, new concepts, and just bringing us a level of boldness that I've never seen here in the city. So I'm excited for what is to come.
I was waiting to talk to you guys because I wanted to show you I got the goods, baby. Cameraman, you're going to want to record this whole set. This is the promo vid. Don't worry about anyone before or after. I got it. I'm not going to fuck it up once, okay?
And you're going to have comics really cut their teeth here that are going to really catch up in terms of quality. The fact that you have New York guys, Chicago guys coming through who've been doing it for years, I think will make newer Texas-based comics have to rise to the occasion. The increased competition leads to increased talent.
I love the fact that we are blowing up the way we are, because it's providing more comics and more people are feeling comfortable with just coming to shows, and they're learning how to listen to comedy. And the people that are showing up are loving it. And it's been a fantastic thing to watch grow over the past couple months. And I love every direction that it's happening.
Well, Austin, as a fan of comedy, I can't describe how amazing it is to be here to see this explosion of open mics, quality shows, and amazing clubs. The city is buzzing with excitement and laughter, so I hope you get out soon to see how incredible the Austin comedy scene is. Please stay tuned for more updates.
I can do it.